Hello, friends, and welcome back to Bay Area Housewife of True Crime. We are at part 3 of The Doodler. As a reminder, topics may be triggering. Viewer and listener discretion is very strongly advised. The people mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in court. On June 4th of 1975, 66-year-old Harold Goldberg was discovered hidden in a bush at Lincoln Park, also by Land's End and Ocean Beach in San Francisco. The state of decomposition showed that he had been dead for at least 2 weeks prior to being found. Harold had also been stabbed to death, and slashes to his aorta ended his life. His pants were unzipped and his underwear had been taken. Harold was from Sweden, and up until 2021, he had only been known as John Doe number 81. An unidentified surviving niece told the San Francisco Chronicle in 2020 that she did not know anything about her uncle's sexuality. She was able to provide some insight about who Harold was. He lied about his age when he was 16 in order to leave his hometown as a merchant sailor and travel the world. His favorite color was blue. In fact, the night he was murdered, he was decked out in all blue. He had on a blue windbreaker jacket, blue socks, blue pants, and of course, a blue shirt to match. As of 2019, there is a $100,000 reward for information leading to an arrest of the killer. Harvey Milk, who was the first openly gay man to hold public office, had the following to say about the victims who denied to speak to police. "I understand their position. I respect the pressure society has put on them," unquote. I have covered Harvey Milk. If you want to check out that episode, Harvey believed that about 25% of gay men in San Francisco were still in the closet. In July of 1975, a man only identified as the Diplomat was having a bite to eat at a diner on Market Street. It was about 2 a.m. and that's probably the best time to visit a diner. Having many moons ago, when back in my day, when my husband and I used to go out and party in the club, we loved going to diners for the late night munchies after a night of drinking. But I'm happy to report that I have been sober from alcohol for 5 years now. The Diplomat was picked up by the Doodler. This time, the Doodler doodled a picture of animals. The Diplomat is described as a Caucasian man with a Scandinavian accent who lived at the Fox Plaza Apartments. The Fox Plaza also deserves its own episode of True Crime. And I used to work at a law firm that was located at the Fox Plaza. It's at the heart of Civic Center and skip and a hop away from City Hall. After the Doodler worked his charm on the Diplomat, that they headed back to his apartment at the Fox Plaza. While at the apartment, the Doodler asked for some Coke, and no, not the delicious, crispy cold drink, but the drug. The killer was in the bathroom for about 30 minutes until he came out, angry, saying to the Diplomat, and I quote, "You people are all the same. I've done this before and I enjoy doing this. Your anguish and pain and everything else are something I enjoy," unquote. The Doodler pulled out a knife and attacked the Diplomat. The Diplomat was able to defend himself and shoved the Doodler up into a wall. This caused the Doodler to flee, and just like that, the Diplomat escaped death. Less than 2 weeks had gone by and the Doodler struck again. And this time he returned to the Fox Plaza. This time he chose the Diplomat's neighbor, a man only identified as a, quote, local public figure, unquote. The survivor of this attack screamed for help and began to pound on the walls, and the Doodler once again fled from the Fox Plaza. The Doodler started liking going after famous people because his next victim was an actor who was from LA visiting SF. They were in bed together, and when a knife fell from the Doodler's pocket, thankfully the actor ran out the door and saved himself from a real life monster.